channel, or welcome if you're a first-time viewer. Welcome. My name is Kayla, and this is a video of a get ready with me, kind of an amended version of a get ready with me I did for a fashion show last night. And yeah, so if you want to see how I did this look, including the eyes and the lips and the face, just keep watching. Alright, so for this look, we're going to start with my primer, as I usually do, and this time I'm using the Holika Holika Sweet Cotton Pore Cover Base. It's a new one, because I finally finished the Face Shop one. Now that that's on, I'm going to move to my eye primer, which is the same one I've used in I think every get ready with me since I started my channel. This is the Tarte CC Color Clay CC Eye Primer. This thing lasts forever. It's a solid stick. I'm going to put that all over my eyelids. Alright, so now I'm going to go into my eye look, and I'm going to start out first with the Sweet Peach palette from Too Faced. And I'm going to start with not white peach, Georgia, all over my lid. This pinky color right here. And I'm going to use a big flat shader brush. So and then in the crease, I'm going, if I can find it, where did it go? Oh no, did I lose that? So this look is kind of a, okay, I found it. I'm going to use my Urban Decay Smoky brush that came with the palette itself, and I'm going to use this blender right here, and I'm going to use it with the shade Puree as a crease color. Yeah, so this look is kind of an approximation of a look I wore for a fashion show this weekend. And what I can do is Amanda from amandaandlola NL invited me to do this with her, and she actually vlogged the whole thing, so I'll leave the link to her vlog down below or in the cards up here, so you can have a look-see. It was a fashion show for almost a trade show in the city here, and we were modeling Northern Reflections clothes. And what I wore was what I wore was a maxi dress, like a striped, horizontal striped black and white maxi dress with a magenta-y type of jean jacket. I'm going to use my Etude House Brush 310 Eye Base Brush in the color Just Peachy right here in the Too Faced palette, and I'm going to put that on the outer V. So this is not the exact look I wore because I don't tend to write down right, but it's pretty close. I'm just gonna spread that all over my outer V. And then we're gonna move out of the Too Faced palette, and I'm gonna go into my Urban Decay Urban Spectrum palette, this one here, and I'm gonna actually put Omen on top of that pink color on my outer V. So it's this duochrome bluey purple one. And I also wore a pair of polka dot capris and a white crochet sweater. I looked like I was going sailing, which, I mean, I don't mind. It looked kind of pretty. But I would for sure recommend you check out her vlog of it. It'll be up before this for sure. And if you check that out, be sure to give her a big old like and give her a subscribe over on her channel. Now for the inner corner and the inner half of the eye, I'm going to use Flatline right here with my Etude House Brush 311, the eye blending brush. So this is kind of like a pale sparkly pink. I'm going to put that all over the inner like inner half. And then going back into the Sweet Peach palette, I'm going to use White Peach up here underneath my brow bone. Just to brighten it up, brighten the look up a bit and make it a little bit more springtime. And then I'm going to go... And then I'm going to go in with this little bitty tiny Skin Food brush. And I'm going to go into Tempting, and I'm going to line my eyes quite softly with it. This doesn't have to be perfect for me because I'm going over it with some liquid liner afterwards. I'm just softening up the line a bit before I do that. Just to make it a softer, summerier type of look. Yeah, it was a really fun fashion show. My friend Carla went with me, and we had a pretty good time. It was pretty. I was complimented. I was a little scared about the amount of people complimenting my clothes and stuff like that. Even I had on afterwards, the compliments were. I was surprised I left with all my clothes on, because people were like wanting my shoes and wanting my jacket. One woman wanted my hair. It was kind of funny, but I made it out alive. It was a trade show, got a lot of information on a lot of multi-level marketing stuff. And I know a lot of people have opinions on the multi-level marketing stuff. I don't really yet, but I've never really used a multi-level marketing thing, so I don't actually have an opinion on it because I don't know. So I'm going to line my eyes now with a liquid liner. This one's from Clio. This is the Kill Black Waterproof Brush Liner. There's the eyeliner done. As you can see, it's really subtle, thin line. Like, I don't have any dramatic cat eye going on because I wanted to make it really fresh and like summery and just that like really nice glittery type of sheen to your skin without having a lot of makeup, looking like you're wearing a lot of makeup. The mascara I'm using today is the Face Shop Freshion Volumizing Mascara. I can't stand this mascara. I hate it. It's not good. It's like the brush is really stiff, really prickly, but because I've started using it, I'm a big fan of not wasting anything, and I tend to only use one product at a time. And I know people are like, oh, you shouldn't use makeup you don't like or anything like that, but with mascara, I can't throw this away because I did spend money on it, and I'm very conscious of what I'm spending at this point. So I'm gonna use it till it's gone. Alright, so mascara's on my top lashes. I'm gonna finish them after I do my foundation because I need to do some under eyeliner as well. So the eye look is half done. So we're gonna move into my face makeup, and I'm gonna start with my concealer, and this again is the Holika Naked Face Cover Up Concealer. And I'm just gonna use that tiny bit underneath my eyes. And just kind of rub it in, and this covers up any like fallout from the eyeshadows and stuff like that. So we can put that underneath. Alright, and then we're going to go into foundation, and because this was a fashion show, normally in the summer, spring and summer, I only use BB cream, but this time because I was on stage and there was flash photography and photos being taken and stuff like that, I went with a full coverage foundation. This one's from Etude House. This is their double lasting foundation in the color Sand. This foundation from Etude House, normally Korean brands only have like 1 or 2 colors. But this foundation itself is really unique. It's one of the first ones to come out in a whole range of colors. Mind you, I mean, if you're looking for something for deep skin tones, this is not the foundation for you. Korea is still very behind when it comes to the deeper skin tones. It's really not conducive to that. However, this is a wider range than I think I've seen in a Korean brand in a long time. So it's they got 5 shades, I think 5 or 6 shades. This one is sand. I think this is the second darkest one, which is kind of insane because I'm not that dark. But yeah, so I mean, it's kind of a, apparently I'm blending this in with my fingers at the moment. So we're gonna move in with the brush, and it's gonna be, I'm gonna use the, I think this is Innisfree. This is an Innisfree foundation brush, and I'm just gonna buff that in. I found I actually enjoy putting foundation on with a brush a lot more than putting foundation on with a beauty blender or a sponge. Beauty sponge, I should say, because I've never actually used the beauty blender, but I have a Clio sponge upstairs and I've used it a couple times and it leaves streaks everywhere. Like it's not good. Whereas I find the brush, you can really get in there and get it done without the streakiness. And I find it blends out a lot better than with the sponge. I can get a more natural look out of it. Hi. Zaz has come to visit. Alright. Now, he's trying to get up in the video is what he's trying to do. But yeah, so there's the foundation. I only used 1 pump and it covered my whole face, but that's for a really natural coverage, like a really natural full coverage. If you want to go completely full coverage, I would do 1.5 to 2 pumps of it. But it's the same, I wouldn't say it's a dupe for the Estee Lauder, but it's almost a dupe for the Estee Lauder. Like, it lasts a long time. It doesn't crease. It doesn't crease anywhere. It's just this really nice, soft foundation that sits nicely on your skin. All right, the next thing we're going to use is a little bit of contour and bronzer. And again, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Flushed in Native. And I'm going to use the bronzer side of it with my fan brush. I don't know what brand this is. I bought it off eBay about 10 years ago for a whole set of like 24 for like 30 bucks. It was crazy. And I'm just gonna lightly contour with that. And I'm contouring underneath my chin to create a bit of a shadow underneath to kind of give my neck a little more definition and make my chin look a little more prominent. And then I'm gonna contour also down the side of my nose to make my nose look a little bit thinner. And I know I probably don't need it because my nose is quite thin and long as it is, but in pictures it looks really nice. So the blush I'm going to use today is from Tarte, and this is part of their birthday gift for this year. This is in the color Party, and I'm going to use it with my Etude House Secret Brush 160 Duo Fiber because I only want a tiny wash of color on my cheeks. I'm going to use only a tiny little bit on the brush, and I'm just going to swipe it on right above that contour. So it gives you a little bit of a flush, but it's like, unless you're looking for it, you really don't get. It's a really natural look. All right, and then into my highlighter. And I'm gonna use my Stila highlighting palette I got at Christmas time. And I'm gonna use the color Kitten. And then on top of that, I'm gonna use the color Transcendence, yeah. So on top of that, I'm going to use Kitten first, and then on top of it, use Transcendence. So it's almost like a mixture of them. So we're going to start with Kitten, and this is my Anastasia Beverly Hills brush A23 for highlighting. Spread that out. See, I found with Kitten, like, it's a really subtle highlight, so you kind of need, I wanted a bit more of a ethereal glow, like a little bit more glow, because I have a glow problem. If you look at that now, like with Transcendence on top of it, it actually looks super pretty. So I put that there, and then I'm also going to print Transcendence down my nose and underneath, and then on my chin and in my Cupid's bow. Your natural high points of your face. Alright, so next up is my powder, and I'm using the Tony Moly Cat Powder. in the color 02 with my with the Quo powder brush. It's very, very large, and I'm just gonna powder it over my face. I'm not using this to really mattify. I'm more so using it for setting purposes, just to make sure all my makeup kind of stays for a really long time. All right, and then after the powder, I go in and use a setting spray, and this one is also from the same collection as my primer. This is the Hulika Hulika Sweet Cotton Sebum Clear Powder in Mist. Just make sure you shake it up completely, because at the bottom, all the powder particles tend to fall to the bottom, so you really have to shake it up, or you're just spraying water on your face. Then you wait for that to dry. So give that a couple minutes. Alright, so now that my makeup is set, because I didn't want to put my setting spray over bottom mascara or bottom eyeliner, I'm going to do the bottom eyeliner. And this is the Etude House Snowy Dessert Play 101 pencil. This one is in color 7. It's a sparkly pink. And I'm actually going to line the entire under like the entire bottom lash line with it, to give my eyes a little bit more like awakeness. Pencil's drying out, makes me sad. I'm gonna give them a little bit, make them look a little bit bigger, a little bit brighter along the bottom lash line. And for the fashion show, I actually did bottom mascara. I'm not going to do that today because I don't have to. I don't like to wear bottom mascara because I find it gets stuck in my top lashes a lot of the time, and it just smears everywhere. So, I have an itchy nose. And the last step of the whole deal is my lipstick. And I'm using the Too Cool for School Hot Girl Lip Sticker, and this one is in the color 8. It's a beautiful hot magenta pink, perfect for summer. It goes on super, super smooth. Yet it stays forever. And I'm gonna put my glasses on because I can't see anything. Fix my hair a bit. And that's my look. That's my Get Ready With Me today, fashion show edition. So if you like this look, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more videos from me, don't forget to hit that little red subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I post new content, don't forget to hit the little bell next to it. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye!